into Sunset, though. Potter seemed very confident coming into this map.
Oh, did she?
Self-critical of the read she had going into that first half, but feeling a lot better about the start of this.
LEV on defense, EG on attack.
That's what we're going to be looking at here for EG.
Raid boss, nothing nuts. Oh, something fast for EG for... It's 3-1-1. Oh, kind of.
Early mid work from EG right
now. Yeah, really early mid. I like this Prowler though.
No mid aggression yet, but look at the instant response from LEV. Already moving back
so
up
they
here.
smoke off mid, they Prowler middle to create the question mark over towards middle, and look at LEV's reaction.
EG will re-clear into A main. There are Cypher trips here to hold them.
I like the
3-person swing.
Pull, right? EG
they cleared this over towards middle, and now they can 3-person stack over towards A. They got a trip and a cam.
Still the util like you're talking about, but now they've got some pretty forward angles. EG looking in this with Supermen. Paranoia if they need it to go ahead and scale on forward. There's just 3 players completely locked back into shop as EG scale up to the plant.
This retake should be pretty good. I'm very surprised that Superman doesn't die after getting hit by that trip here.
One way. Apoth is working on a flank though. And his teammates
the person that can win this is pretty much Apoth. King should just be holding this the whole time, but he wants to use his Omen Flash to retake.
Big for LEV. Now EG forced to fight into spawn. The flash
hey, I mean, this is really nice from LEV.
And they've got a 4-on-1.
Nature with a whole lot to do. Gets the spam himself, and now another one through the smoke. Somehow making it look close.
Chat, I'm right in saying this, yeah? Pistol?
I love how active LEV.
Pretty sure they got 3 of them.
Early on.
I like the strat from both of them. I feel like LEV reacted pretty well. They cleared mid very early on as soon as the smoke had gone.
I'm pretty sure they were baiting footsteps.
They're on top of the Lark at middle as well.
I forget who it was. I think it might have been Tex on the
Blazing Czar. Hello, mate. Thank you with the 9 months.
King was walking behind him. Apoth tried to take that space behind that first rotator, and then he's got the teammate holding for him.
And reclearing that mid lurk is a super critical step in your retake that a lot of teams can miss in that chaos.
Yeah, because if you don't feel comfortable taking through that mid space, you've got to rotate all the way back to your spawn. It is not a good time.
Because they got the plant down. EG can buy a little bit into it, so we get Sheriff, Frenzy, Ghost.
Not the way they wanted it. I must wait a moment. Got a fair amount of pistols into this one. I think you'll see EG not going for so many Sheriffs. Instead, they'll go for the 450 or 500 pistols so that they can make sure they have full armor. The threat of an Osboss Outlaw is a little bit too much to buy into the second round.
Prowler Blast out. They got a cam and a recon.
Not going to be spotted out here, but
someone uses recon. Drones first. Okay, so recon for flood. What the?
So strange. It matters not. Osboss will simply get the kill onto Apoth and regain sanity in this round. EG have a paranoia though. Slide coming off that 1-2. Players are seized in this position, but that aftershock was so clutch. I think coming out of Mazzino there, still 2 kills for EG.
EG are getting kills, and Osboss might be a little bit on his own. Finds the head of Supa as the rest of his team comes out from market. Jaw isolated on site with the frenzy, but gets that kill.
Look at Juggernaut go.
Getting run around on. Now they can focus their attention back into main. Forced off of the spike, and King is
7 bullets.
Picking up some kills here. I fear, yeah, they go down one by one.
Very nicely handled from King. This was close, though. This is a really good eco from EG.
Yeah, got a little odd there towards spawn with EG picking up a few kills.
Talk about spawn, talk about market. There's 2 Cyphers like running circles around each other.
Whole round was weird.
This Potter got an assistant coach to replace 6.
Like you were mentioning, kept himself enough money
it's
to have
balance, right? Or am I just fully wrong?
But Derek into this round. Osboss, regardless, though, not going to go for that outlaw.
They do have 3 guns themselves. Actually, look at Osboss's position.
I swear balance was involved at one point.
Early aggression could have a fault line going right down that line for a quick slide into tiles.
Omen paranoia, maybe even.
Here we go.
There's the stun. There's the slide. Perfectly set up for Osboss.
Yeah, and this is a great idea on the bonus on this one. They overwhelm the one. They overwhelm the smokes.
Bad news is no smokes in the post plant for Evil Geniuses.
So Tex has an opportunity here to fight forward with just the Sheriff. The cage will block the vision for a moment, and Jaw, a great fight there towards spawn, evens this back into a 4v4.
Does Aspas throw his gun to Tex and then
getting active. The Leviathan have to reclaim a lot of this territory. Smoke goes down on the left side, making it very hard for EG to play together from main. And yeah, Osboss takes off the head of Jaw. They've all got to swing down the same line straight into Osboss. It just isn't going to happen. The defuse has been stalled out for the time being. Now a stun and the refight from EG. They get 2. And the spike is going down. We're just playing for kills now on LEV. Osbos will get his 3, but EG
I would have liked them to have sent it a bit earlier. To be honest.
The setup to kill
Balance is ahead of gaming at EG. Oh, okay, that's what I got wrong.
I mean, the protocols on that B post.
Yeah, I would like them to have sent it through. I think the vision block didn't make sense too much. They can still spam. The breach util on attack was unreal though. Stun was really good, and the aftershock was really good. I think they plant a little bit deeper so they can get an aftershock to actually make sure you can do it on the corner. Or you can like do it here to hit the spike. Pretty sure that's what happened. Dude, look at the breach util right now. Nature's a god.
Not going to slow down Osbos too much, but Superman will get his revenge from the last round.
Calm backs away.
1 HP.
Down by that prowler.
That's so unlucky.
Through main. This round's getting weird, but while all that was happening in mid, Osbos took elbow on A, and the hit is coming off of that. Ult in for Superman. But info coming in a flank on its way.
Wait, did he push the whole button after that?
I think that camera
Yeah, they get a really good plant, and they haven't found the trips on site. There's one of them. No one in spawn to get a kill off that though. Stun is incredible, but the trip
wins it despite being stuck in a trip. Now Mazzino on this flank has so much to do. Has to buy time, pressure for his teammates fighting on the site, but Supa's got the kill onto Calm. And he's gonna stick around on site to do more. Good flash, buys time, King down, and Mazzino was always alone on this flank. Will run out of time and options in the round.
This is a nice round from EG. This is a really good ult.
Great response this time
really good ult.
That,
Ruben,
hello.
You, yeah, I know, man. That was my bad, bro. I apologize, Ruben.
The ultimate in his
How you doing, though, man?
Good to see you. Aggro. And I thought the quick stun coming out from Nature in response was a great way to equalize this game. Right there, Superman getting the kill on that as well.
And people turn from flashes to almost get an aim boost. Yeah, I feel like that as well sometimes. It's actively moving the hand.
About the Neons, and you'd expect really coming down to these late round fights on the site and how players like Derek and King on the other side have been able to
force them down to an eco. Double hero gun. Aspas, of course, with one. Derek got his ult. Yorgamo one away, and they are sending it on B.
One way up in main. That's an orb taken for the Sova.
Okay, instant reaction from EG. I mean, at the moment, market is clear.
To come in response from mid for EG, so they threaten their way into market. Jock can look for these little fishes, and you'll see him do this a lot. With the change to Neon having 2 slides, the way EG usually play isn't just running into a site where no one's there. It's sending him for those slides to peek into A main, to peek into market.
Double push, and it's with both sheriffs.
A lot of players here.
Okay, do they get out of here?
Beautiful shot by Tex. He won't get away with that one though.
Oh, they got the ult out. That's pure madness. Pure madness from King. It potentially got Mazzino the kill though.
Make himself one yet again. Derek though, winning the fight.
Oh, they played this one a little bit mad in my opinion.
Waiting for the second flank of this round to come in as Ospas straight through his smoke finds a double and has flipped this round on its head.
How's he managed that?
Unbelievable what Ospas has been able to find. Now APOD has to go on a bit of a mission. Only 30 seconds to work with. At the same time, 30 players are trying to gather up together.
Calm is coming up through mid. APOD is not watching for it.
Wow, how have they managed that one? Shout out to Aspas. This is just an internal clock. He's just sent it for a smoke, right?
Actual highway robbery there on the low buy. That shot's nice.
Yeah.
But even then, EG were
he had to reload? Oh, okay.
More players kept swinging. Like, Mazzino comes around that corner after two teammates die. Then Ospas comes through a smoke after his entire team is dead.
What players shift walk through a smoke into 2 and get both?
Ospas.
Oh my god, that's
revolutionized
so
his
insane.
Game. You remember Ospas from hit moves like Gira, Ospas, Gira. Now we introduce Shift W, Ospas.
And we're seeing it again, a walk down mid for LEV.
He's truly perfected it.
Yeah, taken to the new pace.
Leviathan have really mixed up round to round how they've called, constantly keeping EG on their toes.
Superman.
Oh, the timing is so unlucky. You would have seen this gun.
Steps.
They're creeping, and Ospas is now he's a fake TP! It's a 1-for-1 at the end. Somehow
There's no way.
I mean, Paranoid to fight
He thought he was going somewhere else. It's so funny. Imagine they lose this round. Oh my god. Oh my god, they lost the round. There's no way. Fake TP'd in front of him and he didn't realize.
From a walk-through mid.
One of the wildest situations I think
that's
I've ever
mental.
seen there. Superman just
I've
TP'd
never seen
in
anything like
place.
that.
I don't know if he meant to do that. It was a mistake. Either way, it kept him alive. I mean, yeah, part of the plan, I suppose. Super's just full stunned right next to Ospas. It's a great little fight back. And I mean, EG had just lost to a low buy. Now they win a low buy.
Yeah, she's just laughing, dude. She's watched it thinking, how has he not got that kill? It's incredible.
Silly business.
LEV is just blowing the top off every one of these rounds. This time,
Okay, so
a little more reasonable.
Thrifty into Thrifty, loads of ults.
And EG slowly clearing through mid.
It's wild though how often LEV are looking for these forward postings in mains.
It's a very bold call for LEV to go aggro against an eco, but
to crunch back into that space.
Ospas, no stun to buy himself in some space. That's 2 ults, maybe even 3 send into mid. Rolling Thunder, Fade ult, and the exchange ends with no gain for either team.
On a round with 2
what is going
rifles, trying to activate a trap play against the market contact. But now EG are heading into one of the only
it's like
LEV have on the B side.
like LEV are doing everything that in theory you shouldn't be doing.
It's been wild these last couple of rounds. But EG have the Rolling Thunder ready to rip, and I don't know if Ospas can fight through that.
He's blinded, but will be able to run away. The ult actually getting saved for the post here. Dodgemo one way as the lurk from mid starts to come through. And Mizzino goes past APOP. He'll be in the back pocket of EG.
They can just go beam in and just spam now.
This post, but Jaw,
oh, this is a big round, man. LEV kind of need to win this.
a bit of a fight here. He's really buying a lot of time off this clock. The Omen is still far away from LEV on this rotate. Door being closed in his face, though. APOP has to go in.
Damn, that baited him out.
Jaw set up on a stun towards the backside. A double there. He won't find the last one, but the time is already gone so far.
Yeah, you got a double flash defuse, maybe?
A Rolling Thunder
Oh, breach short just wrecks you all.
Get committed. That spike is not being defused today. Leviathan forced to sit and wait on the site. They'll find a kill.
So LEV,
but it'll be
LEV go
round.
from pushing against an eco on a buy round
I guess at the end,
into
we're gonna be
using
happy they got the
double
Rolling
ult
Thunder
in their
out.
own
Don't forget,
eco
they spent both Colin
before
and
there's
Mizzino's
even a
ult
kill
at
happening.
the start of that one. We're definitely looking to have a chance to win in that. We're gonna hit the brakes for a second because I just saw.
Yeah, I'd be hitting the brakes for sure.
On this Neon.
I'd be asking, what the hell are they
It's
doing?
been pretty guns blazing from him so far, but looking to take a little bit more of a line holding approach with that gun.
What do you make of it? It seems hard to get value against a Fade, a Breach, and Neon who's running through. There's a lot of util to clear him.
I don't like it in general, but as a pace change from LEV, I don't necessarily mind it. Especially because I think EG have been creeping up rather slowly into mains. They're holding a lot of their util for the execs.
Wasting ults in the eco. I don't know if that's worse than the pushing down mid against an eco, to be honest. I don't know which one's worse. The hand delivery of guns or the insta ults before kills.
Again, that night and day change from Shanghai to stage 2. The fundamentals have looked absolutely incredible for Leviathan. Icebox was just a showcase of it.
And I think his focus here is going to be talking about Leviathan's retakes, how they get into the B site, because so far every round, EG have sort of let Jaw go loose and fight deep towards their spawn, fight around pillar. Leviathan need to be a little crisper in their early spacing, maybe commit a little more util.
Dude, they need to not be, need to do the opposite of what their brain's saying right now, because those 2 rounds are horrendous.
Especially on that B site.
Ospas has his op trained towards B main. And if this comes down to a retake on A, that op could become more of a liability than an asset.
It kind of forces LEV to...
Like this from EG, we're going fast.
A little more aggressively. I think they're trying to fake pressure over
Camera info.
Look, they've got the fault line ready to go. They're going to send out a dart off the
yeah, and spots no one. Spots no one close, so they don't use their flash. Sorry, the Omen flash.
Follow up off that util.
The whole idea is use this util.
Yeah, they pretty much had a protocol for this. If they see someone close, they're probably sending it with the Omen flash. Yeah.
They're just going to come in and
No
take
way.
who
The
has
timing
an
of that
entry
with the
Tex.
with the eye is really cool.
Actually could get some value here as
Yeah,
APOP
because maybe they
on the
hyper-focus it a
lure
little
will
bit.
peek back
Oh,
into
and the
main.
timing's unlucky for Aspas.
But while all this is going on,
It's calm
somehow
though,
taking
bro.
back
How has
control.
Calm got
There's
2
the shot
kills
for
here?
Aspas, and now a 2v2 on the site. Super's already found one, but needs to help his teammate reclaim that spike. And they'll get a plant.
Should be a gun for Aspas to switch over to. Up in shop, he ditches the op early. So
Yeah,
he doesn't
throws
get
the
sound.
op. It's the rifle. They
Here
have
quietly
stun
with
and
King
Omen
actually using
flash.
that smoke to cross to the other side. Clear out the majority of main. How far does King want to go? He's going all the way around, Mimi.
Yeah, this could work pretty well, but Brandon needs to use his flash, and at that point he's going to let him know where he is.
King. Smoke just came up on the recharge.
And EGR doubled up. One spotted. Stun is good. Slide in for Aspas.
Holy.
Running them down.
Holy, the Omen flash was
He's a
incredible.
menace.
So good.
The spot from Aspas there, and King is instantly ready to snap on the paranoia.
Okay, really nice. Dude, how did
That
Common
is a
get 2
good
hit though?
retake. And
That's
what they
my
needed, right?
question.
LEV had been struggling in that department. This time it's 2-on-2, a very chaotic situation. But they coordinate perfectly together to win that one out.
And that's how LEV tie this game back up. This round was looking all EGs.
Oh,
But that late kill
Never-
found
never gonna know.
alert
Poor
from
Common, bro.
Aspas' operator and the recovery of that rifle in the late round. Keeps him in it.
Prius, yeah, he had his life map.
EG
Now he's back
maybe
to his
attacking
old
a bit
ways.
faster this round.
Right.
Basically the same setup. Op still over towards B. LEV showing similar default utility, just a new location to send the dart out from.
Again, though, the utility is just completely disrespected here, and EG have main control.
What EG don't have is the perfect buy. Never been able to get a foothold and string together a few comfortable rounds. But EG are just going to look to fish here with Jaws.
And they've been training
Got
Icebox
the
into the
fault line ready
Sapphire
to go
clip.
off of Jaws contact, make sure a second player can't swing into the line. And once they're happy, content, they realize LEV aren't planning to fight us back into elbow. They can creep up a little bit further and maybe look to pop into the site.
EG have waited long enough that the stun and dart from Common Mizzino are going to be coming back online now. That's a ton of supportive utility for Tex. But he still has to get it done himself. The players from EG start to pressure. An aftershock forces him out of his angle. Safety found in a cage. A slide in from Jaw.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
an opener for Tex,
he's
and
been
no
getting a
one's
little
there
bit
on
wrecked
the
by some of these
trade,
trips.
so EG, again, locked out. And the lurker killed.
Oh,
The Omen can't even ult in. Superman has to cancel because there's an up right in his face. 30 seconds left, and they're just funneled into a one-way. It's not going to happen. Simple as that. Leviathan shut it down on the A site.
That round
and
is all
they
about
are a
Tex.
little bit wrecked money-wise.
And honestly, about how long EG waited in letting their util
LEV are
come
very
back
much in
online.
control.
That meant Breach and Sovadart were both there to support Tex.
Yeah.
He completely isolates those fights with great supportive util from his initiators, and I mean, basically single-handedly wins that round for LEV.
I mean, it's no fun to play the Neon into the Cypher, that's for sure. But on top of that, because EG aren't actually threatening any space into mid, this is now 2 rounds in a row. LEV have been pretty comfortable to stack a lot of players over towards A because Aspas is opping on that forward line in B main. They only need him on that side of the map. It is very easy to just keep bodies on the A side, and because they're not getting faked out by the pauses in the calling from EG, hey,
Well,
they're ready
sense.
to just sit,
Probably some
outwit
more map
you,
control
outlast
early.
you, and eventually EG are going to
Market
pull
top
the trigger
mid.
into a Cypher Sova breach. It's not fun.
So for the second map in a row, Potter will call a round 10 timeout. Last time, they converted 2 off of it and gave themselves at least a chance on Icebox. That's a sick mouse pad.
It's like he's just petting it the whole time.
Do you think that's his cat or just a cat?
I think it's cuter if it's his cat, but it's way funnier if it's just a cat.
Yeah,
Would you consider that to be an evil cat? It is an evil genius.
possibly.
Possibly?
We
All
gotta
right.
ask the real question.
It is his cat.
If we get an interview with John. Anyways, this is a critical round for EG out of that timeout.
Is it? They've got 3 sheriffs.
I mean, at least in setting themselves up
Sure.
for these next rounds. If you can get Jaw his ult, which he will, even if he just
Mango.
dies in this one. But still, I mean, 5-7.
Cute cat, fair play.
It's still a lead for LEV.
It's a tough spot to be in. Again, playing quickly here.
Ooh,
Just to
aggro,
get
pick up the...
the zappy
Oh,
hands online, but he's
oh
down.
boy.
Jaw can't get around the corner.
Yeah,
The
and the
bullet time
tagging
means he
there
couldn't
really
be off
made
the
him look
round
silly.
with the sprint. Now EG quickly
And they
moving
take
back
it,
into the
damn,
mid
they
space,
take
but
the
this
orb
round
away
just
from him
close.
as well.
Yeah, practically so. Cypher's changed setup over towards B. There's an operator here as well. And
Oh,
EG
that's nice.
will try and funnel through.
You're never ready for the B main op 3 rounds in a row.
Surely not.
Wait, he ate the
Here
Omen
comes
flash.
that flood. Tex
Oh
will
my.
deal with it beautifully to pick up a double, and now the
Yeah.
chain off gets APOF again.
APOF is so
Yeah,
bad.
3 in a row.
There is no way he's getting off there 3 times in a row. Osbus isn't even doing anything different.
Okay, big buy
It's the
round
same
now for
thing on
EG.
repeat,
Let's see
but
what they
it's
change
working
up.
for
I'm
Lev.
These last
expecting
rounds, Osbus is
mid
no
or
longer
market.
playing Neon. He is just playing a
Expecting
turret
one of
in main,
these.
and it's been getting value.
It's crazy because this is the 3 rounds after Ito.
I would be
called
fine
that
for Lev
timeout,
going aggro on
right?
this one.
And
I
it's
think this would be a good round to go
made
aggro.
that insane
Will they have an
defense
ops?
over towards
Probably
the A
not.
side. I think this round, obviously, it's an eco, and Jaw dying absolutely blew it up. But EG need to play for mid control, and this time, Lev are again looking for a quick dive down into
Yeah,
tiles.
and it looks like they might
have
be
the
doing
ult, though.
something
Maybe this
aggro.
is just to
Where's Aspas going?
Set Aspas up. He does have the ult.
He's gonna
Multiple
get smoked
options
off,
for
right?
The pace here could activate off of first shot. Does he want to swing
Whoa.
through? King on the angle, hears shots, but
And they do want to
risky.
kind of go
Aspas
aggro
taking
mid or...
Wow. Calling themselves
Wow.
out of the play after the early pressure. King, though,
Okay,
out of
all
paranoia,
over
will
towards
force all
market.
these players back.
there's a
Wait, the
teleport,
Omen?
though. A
Yeah,
player
they
is
did.
snuck up
Oh
on
my
him
god, that
here,
was sick.
and Superman will be
Yeah,
able
they
to
didn't
double
hear
up
him because of
off
the
of
fade
it.
ult.
That's massive for
Maybe
EG.
Com should have heard
They've
him,
gained
but...
control of this round, and Aspas is in trouble as his teammate falls. And
Ah, this is a
another
really
kill
cool
through the
round.
Smoke connects.
That was a nice round from EG.
So what do they do? They
Audio
fade ulted
denied.
from the left,
From the fade ult,
but
Super's
then
able to
they
close the
Omen
gap
TP
with
from the
TP.
right,
Then also
knowing that
shout
it's
out
not
Jaws
gonna
slide there, breaking
it will
the
hit
offline against
people. They
Ospas,
won't hear the
using
TP, and
the
then he can
movement to
just
clear
wrap
that
rounds.
space
It's really
and get
sick.
on in. EG still have a chance
Did
to
he
tie this game
originally
up before the half.
TP to the left side? Then TP again? Either way, it's a very, very nice round. Just full set round with the fade ult.
I think it's pretty unlikely that Osbos goes for the op another round. It had been working for so long, but
X, yeah, bro, he's
for the
close
sake
to
of
that monitor.
changing pace alone almost.
He is the
Might be
monitor.
worth just grab a rifle back.
I believe he does still have the ultimate, though.
That's true. That's
So
true.
could buy back into the op and still have a faster pace.
It gives you the added flexibility, that's for sure. Honestly, the thing I'm most surprised about is that Lev called themselves off of this.
Yeah, he
early
only has
dive.
one
With
TP,
5
so I
seconds
guess he
left,
just crossed
they're
right
banging for
normally.
that Tiles dive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Breach
He's like, wait,
front
what
line
the
wasn't in a
hell?
great
How's he
position
here?
for it. If they thought they were getting
Mo
aggroed
on
on the
Fussy.
mid early
Thank you,
enough.
thank you,
And that
man.
is
Appreciate
where
the
this op can
19
become a
months.
limiting factor, right?
Sure.
Like it's a lot
Appreciate
harder
that.
to
Thank you very
invest
much.
into a play like that, and Ospas will buy back into it.
He's B-main again, Mimi.
He's a menace here.
Ooh, they've never shown the dart here, though. So dart
Yeah,
is
it doesn't
showing
hit anyone,
also
so they can get
aggressively
the,
here, getting
ult.
Fury, and they're still being an op there. That's a little abnormal.
Do EG want to excel through mid? They're one way off for now. Fade Haunt will declare at least one player in market.
Either way, they've got the right read. They need to blow up mid.
Leviathan have players ready to pinch though. 3 players set up in that area.
Omen flashed over
They'll
towards
see no one
site.
top mid and pivot back towards
EPN.
market.
It's a great pinch back into market.
Dino
But
is-
though, Joel pulls out the
it's
stun at the wrong
unlucky.
time. Maybe though, he's gonna blast them away.
Oh god, he can give info for the Sova ult, and there was stun into Sova ult. Speaking of stuns, that looked good, but oh my god.
But Jaw has kept evil geniuses in the round.
Wait, what?
Apoth quick to follow, and it's a 3-on-3.
Back into even territory. EG a plant down. And control in market. This fight could
Shock on his
define
head.
this round. But
Omen
either
Flash is
way,
good, they take
Paranoia
back market,
used
but they can just
on
sit
the
into
rear,
B
and
main
Lev
again.
will meet up.
Only
Best the
only
site
breach
roll.
stun, so it's
always
not the
plays on site,
strongest
but
B
this
main
time
hold,
he's
but it's still pretty good.
He has to
They
do
got
it alone.
they got no
He's
smokes
got
to
a
block
stun
vision.
Set up into the back side of sight. The slide is perfection, and King isn't known. Jaw should be a dead man walking. The kill comes through. 2v2. A cam in main. A tap on the spike. Tex fighting. Now a 1v2 for Apoth. Time on his
Gonna
side.
stick
King
it.
has to stick. Apoth swings. Shuts him
Yeah,
down.
and Tex chose the wrong
And
idea here, he had
Apoth
to
has won
push.
this round.
Okay, nicely done from Apoth. I'm surprised Tex got the fast kill to actually get in that situation anyway. Yeah, has to push in there.
Apoth getting nasty with it there. Delaying so
2
long
after the
in
timeout,
1v2.
pretty legit.
Keeping
They did
his
pretty
team
good again,
alive.
another impactful timeout for Potter.
We're all tied up.
Didn't win the round
again,
after the
like,
timeout on the
Leviathan were in
eco,
such a
but
good
the
position,
2
but
after.
Jaw got that forward position on site, got the first kill, and then again, winning
1v2
this
always wins that
refight.
spot. Yeah,
Stay
you can
on
just
site,
always choose
assisted
where
by
you're
the
gonna
stun.
peek and like hit.
Set up
Like this guy
Apoth
can never
perfectly
like
to be able to
perfectly
win
cover
this
it,
one
right?
out on time.
It's just so
So
strong.
for
In the
second
1v2,
half
people need to
in
push
a
more.
row, EG show signs of life at the end of the half to recover.
It's basically a 1v1.
Game here
That's the issue with it.
Get ready for the second. But before
Unless
the
you like
pistol
sit
round, a special guest
on the
standing by
diffuser,
with Elizabeth.
then you can kind of see the angles at the same time.
Thank you very much, folks. I am here with someone you may recognize if you've seen a lot of the games because she is always here. This is Kaylee. Kaylee with the beautiful pink hair and stunning smile. Now, Kaylee, you are in photos. You're always
Somebody
watching
plays
the
a clutch
games.
from that
We were
spot?
talking about it
Yeah.
earlier. Who is your favorite team?
So strong.
I have to say Sentinels right now, not to be basic. I was an NRG fan, but right now I do have to go with Sentinels, so sorry.
Good. Thank you, one person in the back screaming. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to dig deep. What's going on with NRG? Why are you leaving them behind?
Look, I still love them. They have a place in my heart, but I don't know what's going on. That's a question for them that they have to figure out, but the track record...
Damn, they're
I'm
out
so
here losing
sorry.
fans. That's crazy.
I think they're sorry too, but okay. So who's your favorite player in Sentinels? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna see. Can we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3. Zelsis. Like a book. Jock, you hear I'm coming for your job. Anyways, so you're here with your. Who is this?
This is Ben,
And Ben is.
my friend.
Ben. Here, she's not here. Talk to me. What is it?
It's like a first date hangout.
Oh, okay. Let's okay. Now throw these away. Don't need these anymore. Okay. So okay, wait. Okay. So like, what do you think of her?
Oh, she's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. She's fun.
Yeah, say more.
You want
What do
me?
you like? What's her like? Was she funny? Is she like?
Yeah. She's fun to talk to. She has a great smile.
Great
Okay.
smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great smile is great. Can I see that smile? Look at that smile! Oh my God! No wonder you're here. All right, now what's great about him?
Okay, he does have an incredible smile, I have to say that.
Look at that. And he makes his own jerseys. Can you stand up? Can we see your own jersey? Look at this. Why buy merch when you can make it with tape? I'm gonna leave these two lovebirds alone. So Mimi and Ender, please take it away.
I guess Swift Play is not the only dating app.
Mimi, I'm so uncomfortable right now. I feel like I wasn't supposed to watch that. All right, but we got to settle back in because this game
No
is
hero
locked in
guns.
at 6-6. EG fought back big at the end of the first half, but like Aspas, he is farming. And Jogamo, he wants to get back on there, getting active back into mid.
Apop stuck into this position deep, will try and escape. Mazzino prevents it, and that flash is perfect on the reclear. Haunt not enough to keep Jaw alive, and Lev, for the 4th time this series,
they're about to win
have an
another
advantage
pistol.
in a pistol round.
Wait, that was a team flash.
Was it?
Yeah, Mazzino still has
Yeah,
2
it's double.
flashes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Leviathan gonna pump the brakes just a
Trouble
little
in
bit.
paradise with that one.
Because they know, just like an icebox, EG fall down in numbers and they start to get active, creeping up into mid, but has Mazzino
The
left just
timing.
too early?
It's brutal, Mazzino. How does he adjust for
What
that?
a shot. And he went for the victory reload.
Poor
Okay.
Derek is left alone now. The mechanics on that man.
Yeah, that was an incredible
Like,
shot.
I've always known Mazzino is good, but there's been something about stage 2 where it just looks different, Mimi.
I mean, do you know what?
He is
He's
just
been very
on
good in
fire.
split 1, split 2. He just fell
More
off in
blows now in the face of
Shanghai.
Derek. He's getting nothing on the way, except a ghost, I suppose. But this would be the 2nd pistol of the game now for Lev.
A one-way in his face as well.
Find you. Spike planted.
And Derek's haunt broken. King is even
Flamin'?
gonna
That's
have
not
another
flamin'.
one-way to cycle, a paranoia.
What would the
Swing
flamin'
through,
is you would say it to their
Aspas down, but
face?
the trade
I would
is
say that to
good.
them.
And Lev, they can't lose these pistols.
No, they can't. I really hope we can see what ended up happening with the flashes there in mid. Bit of a blunder coming on in. I'll see this once again.
1-0?
Next, Mazzino's got... Yeah. Actually,
I think
maybe
it was a flash
I mean, that's
coming from
that's
mid,
pretty
but
much
there's
it.
been, like, a
Gotta
slight
get a pistol
blind
somewhere along the road.
when that breach flash is behind you.
Yeah, either way, Mazzino's picking up the kills.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
You said that in chat you get muted? I don't know, man.
EG stack 4 towards A
Then
this
that he
round.
had a good split 1, Fell off in Shanghai and now having a good split too. I don't know if you. I mean, you would be alright with that. What? What are we saying?
Actually still has the camera to place. Maybe as a retake option for the team. Very rare you see that ability held on.
Now.
EG want a full clear through mid.
Yeah, try it. Wait for the next game. Wait like 2 hours time. We'll say it about someone else.
Was not too sure about his investment.
Give the mods ban you.
By this stun though. A-pop jiggles. Stun is not quite good enough. Tex now.
He's got the moves.
He's just buying time here. How much can he get? One
Hey.
kill. That might just be
A
enough
one, though.
information gained off of that.
Yeah, and it's all about keeping the guns. They're allowed one more death.
Yeah, actually getting ready to refight into market. Great calling from Lev. Anticipating the moves of EG, but EG have actually gone all the way and around back into spawn.
Feel like I worded it wrong. I should have said struggled.
And I mean all the way
Yeah,
back
maybe.
into spawn. They're
Maybe you're right.
too, Mimi.
Penguin in Antarctica. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 3 months.
I think just trying to play containment here.
Yeah.
Stop these guns from getting away.
Yeah, Lev bought some big guns in the second round. They know that's the tendency of Leviathan. To go for that big round 3 purchase. Somehow Lev just found their way out of this, no problem. Navigated it perfectly. Apart from Derek's ghost. Good lord.
Any other kills? Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, and he had a choice, and he was like, do I keep going for the jewels, or do I actually get the secured death here?
8-6 now, the lead for Leviathan, and as they've been doing in pretty much every
The easiest side, 8-6. Good news is
rifles,
Derek
go for a little
has
FPS buy and
one
get
orb away
themselves
from
a
his ult, so maybe
great
if they wanted to go
opportunity
8,
bonus here.
I mean, you
Great
could even
fighting
see
odds
them
here
try and
with the big
secure this. It'll
ultimates to
probably
keep your
just be
eye on,
smoke
right?
into
You've got
Prowler. If the
Derek,
Prowler
just
hits, they own
one
the
off
flash.
Of the
Something like
Nightfall,
that.
2 off of
Maybe
the
instead of a
breach
Prowler,
on
they
the
do a
opposite
Fade Eye?
side.
I don't know.
Could become a factor in the post plant here, especially on Leviathan's side. Mazzino would love to work into a main, farm up an orb.
Smoke goes
get the
out,
plant
Prowler
down,
goes
and
out,
the
doesn't hit
Wolf
anyone,
Thunder
don't need
just
to
goes
omen flash
super
free orb.
aggressive in the post.
Aspas is playing close on this smoke. A stun is ready to go.
Nice for Derek.
Dogmo right there too. Neon's
Nice take
about to
it, there
walk
you go.
into each other, but there's a fault line ready to go from
Oh, what
Nature,
the?
popping on through his jaw. Apop there as well.
Oh my god,
Easy
he's there
traded
so
out.
fast.
EG
What are you meant to
destroyed that
come?
mid
There's a
setup
guy
from
top
Lev.
middle and then he's just on top of you? That's mental.
Tex and Mazzino now. We'll get the plant down on B, but a flank is coming through. And
Oh, hold up.
Tex,
Ah, what
the
a...
man of the hour. And Nick, you're ahead of the
Whoa.
teammates there. Just
Oh my god, you
swinging
did
one by 100. He gets
unbelievable.
every kill but one. Mazzino in the 1-on-2.
If he gets a kill, then he's going to have ult, and he
Has
actually
been
will
a
use it.
beast This match.
10 seconds away from the fault line. 1 kill and he has the ult. If he can use that one to get the first, this round could be his.
Here's Jojimo jumping around the corner. A haunt, broken, slide in. An isolated duel.
Hey, nice,
but Derek
very
wins it.
nicely handled from Jorgamo here.
Massive recovery
Like
there
the
for
dash,
EG.
the
That
dash
could've
forward
gone
was great.
So badly for them.
That
Still a
was
good bonus.
Steam jaw round. I
And
mean,
Tex
even
did
at the
incredibly
end
well.
there, seeing him wait out, play off of the haunt, delay that swing around until he's turned around the other corner. But right here, deleting the Ospas, running straight past him, coming back in mid on the reclear. It's very nice play all around from him.
When teams do the 3-gun buy rounds, do you think the team that lost pistols should
But that was
force?
just the bonus.
Nah,
for
not
them. They're
really.
gonna have money back
You'd-
in, and
you'd
crucially,
still
they have
normally
ults
lose, that's
online
the
now.
issue.
Rolling Thunder to build a play off of here.
And then you're so wrecked going in. Teams have tried it. Especially when you're on defense and you're just sitting around like 2,000, you just can't get anything good unless you're absolute gods with stingers.
You get the timing to cross. No, spotted out by King, and that'll force him straight on back.
But King doesn't know if he crossed or not, so they'll have to put a drone in to re-clear this space.
Both teams had actually committed early smokes into mid, top mid there, over there as well. But
Yeah,
neither team actually
you see a
took
couple
that
of teams
space.
going for like
Just giving
outlaw,
up in its
hero
entirety
buy,
as
and
Lev reset
like
back in the
I'm down for a
This
hero
is
buy,
all
like a
gone
stinger,
to EG's
one-person
plan.
hero buy works pretty well.
Leviathan are gonna
Outlaw hero buy works pretty well,
find their way
but
into the
everyone
Cypher
committing to the
setup play.
buy, too much.
You're gonna know this pretty early. This camp has very forward information on elbow. Still, look how EG haven't moved at all. I think it was just Tex that was seen. so I think
Cosman,
it's a
Cosman
worker
23
moving
with a
today,
tier 1. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Prowler to re-clear mid. 2 players working up a flank. This is all about the retake for EG. And for Lev, dealing
Appreciate
with
you,
these
man.
stripwires. Not letting anyone fall on this execute. They'll achieve that goal for now. But they're very cautious of a flood retake.
Very methodical too, dealing with that Cypher util. Focusing all
Oh.
their attention over on Shaw.
Okay,
Ult
well,
comes
there's
in,
a
but no one's
plant.
there. EG completely
Yeah,
zipped their way out of the
EG
area.
loving that one.
Can now get the
They're at least
retake
going to think that
themselves.
someone's close. That's why they're pinging it. Because they're like, if they voted, they're probably going to have someone close. So they think there's someone here right now. Then with that information, they decide to 4-person push middle. And the person that was going behind has now joined the rest of their team. And King should win this round, right?
A massive stun buys time, space for him and King on the site, and this off angle is nasty. King for
there we go.
Aspas
Nicely done.
as well. Leviathan, the fundamentals in these post
Their money. Oh boy. 3 people that can't buy.
Right, you've got Tex holding on to a tripwire to deal with the Neon on the retake. Really hard to work past that. You're not diligently clearing into the space. And then also just the smokes they kept putting back over towards backside. Had really nice crossfires going on every angle. You could see it was very uncomfortable for EG to get back into that area.
That angle. This pause.
Leviathan
it's so
seems
strong.
to not really want to play offsite at all.
It's
They
a
wanna
little bit
fight
busted.
EG in every close corridor they can manage.
You have to commit so early. Yeah, you have to commit, and you're like at this point, kill him.
EG
Open to
reset
sight
back over
and
to
yeah.
main, perhaps.
Heavy
So
gun's good,
actually
right?
wanna
Heavy gun,
go,
you can
though.
spam it from this. I'm pretty.
Chaco's got the Guardian in hand to pick if he can escape with that one. Nice little flash to set up the fight, but he's got to go away. And now that's 3 players seen over towards the A side of the map. Now, Leviathan, you can't instantly accelerate towards the B side because that Neon is so fast. You could very easily have her over there in just 15 seconds. And there's still all the Cypher utility you got to worry about on that side too. The stall is pretty impressive.
Triad.
From a
But she was
paranoia.
right about every team apart from Brew. Pretty impressive.
EGF 4 towards mid.
I mean, Lever trying to set up a fake, probably a drone into the B site, and then maybe just
C9?
sending
Oh,
Ospas
yeah,
in
she went for
behind it to
C9.
get that space over into A, but in an anti-eco, spreading up like this with only 40 seconds left of the round is a lot. They are banking
Got you
on the
on C9.
over-rotates from EG.
And EG have held
30
strong.
seconds left, and they're
Derek,
gonna
Hawk
hear
will
them
reveal it
rotating
later
from
on, and
middle
now
here.
comes the rotates.
The
Joshua
great
is
stun
gonna
to
be
delay.
fast to
They
make
got
his way
so
back
much
towards A.
delay.
The
I'm
fight
very
is critical.
nervous for Lev on this one.
Dealing with 3 different players. Apop
Holmes
chipping
just gotta
away
stay
on
alive.
the swing.
Oh boy.
Connect with the classic. Derek has one of his own, and suddenly an advantage gain for EG. Jaw outmaneuvering
How is
Aspas, but will lose
Aspas
in the
alive?
duel when it matters.
Oh
Still,
boy, and we got some
EG
guns to
pull
pick
it
up here
off.
as well. That was an absolutely
thrifting.
giant
I mean,
round.
Leviathan
And
just
Lev
spent
just
so
needed to
much time trying
commit
set up
more.
that fake. And then
Yeah.
they didn't even sell it all that well. If you want to do that,
I
think
mean,
you
they didn't
actually have to
break a
put
camera
Ospas into the site,
or
but
a
they thought
trip.
the fast rotate was going to be enough to make
Like
the game
it
work.
basically
That's
wasn't
the
a
first
fake.
time this match where I feel like I've seen glimmers of that Leviathan.
They
in
had
the
at least
lower
had to.
final against
Problem was he
G2.
wasn't in the
Team
camera,
showed up at Shanghai
so they
and
probably had to commit
some
someone over
sloppy
towards site.
moments in the late round. It's just one round,
Sure.
but it does give inroads here for EG.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
it's
and
an
what a
eco
round
now
though. Forced
for
them down
Lev.
to eco.
EG's Classics also did an insane amount of work.
Please don't push mid against an eco, man.
Quick reposition
Yeah.
from Jaw. He's having fun with it. Just
One way
making
to
the
do it.
sound of taking into that mid space.
Lever just straight up hitting B this round. Ospas ult and super.
Uh-oh.
picked
That's
off
a
his
gun down.
perch.
Keep an eye on
Opening
Textual
kill
in
there.
middle.
Tex making
Tex
trouble
can just
in
buy a
mid.
lot of time
The
here.
Spike is gonna come down now.
You would imagine Derek kills him.
EG have a tough position here. Derek still managing to take down Tex.
That double market hold is really what's so hard. They've got to go full
OG
in
ult
through
here.
Boba, or just send Derek on his own into market.
Good
So
ult
far,
in the
Lev still playing on
afterplan
the
here.
site. That's just giving over a free kill.
Bro, King can
Giacomo
just
opens
hold
things
market
up
the whole
coming
time.
into
Oh my god, he's
backside.
going
No,
forward.
but even he can't deal with King.
Why has he
Nature
done
is
that?
there, and now
He only got another
the
one,
round
to be fair
falls
to him.
just about apart.
And Com is going for the ult.
Hunter's Fury
And Mazzino.
has all the
Not
hopes
have to
of
break the
Leviathan
door.
riding on it. One tag through. Neon running him down. Giacomo is so damn fast. Halfway
Yeah,
done.
they handled
and the
this well, and they got an
defuse
extra
coming
ult out of them as well.
through.
Nicely
What a
done
heads
from
up play
EG.
Jaw. He was ready for
Bit
that
of a mess
Sova
up
ult.
from Lev.
Knows
I
how
feel
his
like
former
King
teammate is
played
gonna
it
play.
wrong,
You
especially
could
as the
also
plant was
see
for
Apop,
him.
too, was sticking for that half. Even if he was going to die, he knew the time was actually getting a little bit tough there.
Giacomo played
Managed
great
dodging
though.
away from that second tag of the Hunter's Fury regardless. But EG absolutely locked in since that eco. Kept things competitive here.
Remaining.
Always impossible if Neon's alive. That's true. Yeah, you just get jumped on pretty heavy. Okay, 9-9.
So
Lev's still on
now
the
back onto
easier
rifles.
side.
We'll put their attention back
But
on mid.
they're struggling a bit.
It's interesting how little Jaw has really fought over A main space. Doing a lot of this mid look.
My eyes are down.
And Osbos didn't really fight over that space either on the defensive side. With a smoke put down, a wall to threaten crossing over, it makes it pretty hard even to hold out from Market. Apos still taking his chances on that line, but doesn't feel necessarily fully confident in his top mid hold.
Oh, that's a great
it's a
stun.
really good stun.
Caught out by it. And the
Oh,
trading
what
is
a hero
lovely
kill
there.
from Tex as
Tex
well.
and
Bailed him
Osbos
out.
swinging together.
I mean, King's even ulting into the back of Boba.
Yeah.
I don't even know if EG can play this round out. Maybe if they can find an over-aggressive King, but even then,
This is a cool
Osbos is the
round.
one holding first contact from Market. No, this
5
one's
alive
over.
they gotta
Yeah.
save. Ooh,
What are
that's
the money
a
on Apoth and Supa?
huge round.
And really, the difference made there was that Leviathan
Takes like this are really scary
scary
as well because the only bit of map control they had was B main and middle. Like, and now you probably gotta think that that hit was at least so nice, so you at least know that you maybe should be playing a little bit forward. And you can, I mean, there's multiple things you can learn from that. You either play here a lot more, or you take one of these. It's kind of scary
And
when
Osbos again that round, getting
these bits of map
great
control are
value,
relatively
just
easy and the
following
hit
up
was
on that
nice.
fault line. They've been conditioning these really slow rounds in mid, never actually activating into these fast pushes. So EG have felt comfortable to play these more forward angles.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, 2 players stunned. Even the way that LEV scale into that, right? You've got Osbos taking the right-hand side, the teammate with him scales to the left of that ticket booth. Very hard to deal with.
And that's really difficult to do as well. When you're playing with the Neon, it's really easy to let your timing between teammates get off. The Neon gets way ahead on a stun, or excuse me, a slide. Doesn't happen there for LEV. But that save
Nichols,
means EG still have good
or
money
20
this round.
with the prime. Thank you very much, mate.
They do. Nature actually playing deep
Thank you,
on
thank you,
site
with
to
the
get
prime.
some kind of a fault line angle after the tripwire's broken, but after the trip goes down, it's
This
very
jump
hard
peek
to play aggressively on that side of the map. The fault line already used, as a matter of fact. I like that LEV have put this control into B main early. It's very hard for EG to pivot back into fighting aggressively into B main because they've shown over towards the A side.
They know the Omen's here. But this was good from EG. They normally default with the Omen over towards here, right? It's normally Fade Omen, but this time they didn't actually show Jorgamo here. If Jorgamo shows here, you kind of know that they want to fight this a little bit heavier. So this was good from EG.
For Leviathan, so
Cage to block the one way so that the drone can go through. Omen again, only showing. Omen flashing to break it. This is really good, man.
Now calling everyone back
Superman's done
into
perfect.
King's just been set up over here on the B site.
Yeah, and then at one point, with him just holding this info,
does not have any
and an
util
eye that
left
goes
on
over
this
towards
site.
middle, they should have
Excuse
pretty
me,
much
that's
4
a
people
Apop,
here.
of course.
3 here, 1 middle.
Rotates, they're coming in quickly. They're gonna have 4 or 5 players ready to
Yeah, they
retake.
got so many people here.
Into backside, 2 players.
How did EG lose
Already
this?
Spotted out. That's a good stun for Osbos. He'll swing off
Wow,
of it.
that's
In
how.
the slide. The shot is
What a
beautiful, but
shot.
Jaw will reply in
Holy,
kind.
what shots are
Mazzino
incredible.
flicks around and cuts it down to Derek. Oh,
Damn,
but
they
the
won
fight's
that.
too good.
They just forced onto sight. Mazzino's flashes were really good. I'll give him that. Flashes stuns. Like Mazzino's util was incredible. They really hit some shots.
The fights into backside all
They had
going
4
their way.
people. 4 people on site, still
LEV
lost.
continue to stay locked in their fighting together. And EG are going to call a quick timeout after that. That is a brutal round to lose. 5 on 5 on the site like that? That can't be happening.
It's this duo again, Mazzino and Osbos. That second wave of the stun to fight back into the site here.
And Fatal at the end. That extra win.
When the first backside player is stunned and then the trades didn't quite come in. The slide from Jaw. Having a bit of a tougher game so far.
Yeah, the timeouts so far from Potter have been ridiculous. Like, they've
But
had
it's all
big
hands
impact.
on deck now with just 2 rounds away from LEV winning this map. Don't forget, a win here from LEV would lock them into playoffs.
And I think there were some questions about the Osbos Neon. We haven't seen it since Masters Tokyo, and it wasn't the best back then. But with these new buffs in place, he has looked insane.
Watching China tomorrow? Nah, I'm just gonna
I
do
think it is fair to say questions,
gonna do
answers.
EMEA
Yes.
Osbos
and
Neon, good.
Americas tomorrow.
Osbos generally pretty good.
I'd agree to that. So big round here for
Sleep,
EG.
yeah.
Basically make
Sleep.
or break.
Unless you're talking about Asmus. Dude, I slept for like 11
EG
hours
after
straight
giving
today.
up
I was
so much
definitely super
control over
tired.
B-main in the previous round. This time,
Catching up. My
sending
body's trying to
Jaw
tell me
over that
something.
space again. Last time he played it, he just shift walked up into that area. We'll see how he approaches it this time around.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke over into A, maybe faking the presence. They're just bundled up together.
Gotta go. Ospas just want to slide on this one.
Good sleep, yeah, it was a good sleep.
Smoke will keep him back.
Dude, he
And
chunked.
level
Dude,
reset.
actually got chunked from that.
That's strange. Seems like EG just want to fight together on the B site. Maybe not too much more than that. Now stepping back into that mid space. Sent a Prowler that cleared out into bot tiles, and now Nature just holds this fault line. So the second Jaw sees anything, there's an insta-stun, and there will be no trades.
Contact on
Two players
swing,
spotted.
send it from
Bottom
Jogama.
mid.
What a weird round this one's
It's all
gonna be.
about Jaw still. Here comes that stun. Ospas gets away from it. And now Jaw has to retreat
Yeah,
himself.
and they now work out that it's a punish over towards middle, and when people do punishes over towards middle, it's only ever a 3-person investment. You can just insta-group send it, and
Solid
maybe
call
they're out
for
of
Lev, though.
position.
They'll head back
Definitely
towards A
heavy
late
side.
as
Oh
King gets
man,
a
that's
kill
a
onto Supa.
huge
Is he gonna
pick.
draw
They
rotations?
got
Not
no
yet.
smokes now.
It's no
That is a
smokes, no
huge,
paranoia
huge
on a
pick.
retake.
They should have
Right
already
now,
been
this
side
A
though.
site, not so strong for EG. Apos gonna try his best to play off the trips, but
Oh, okay, they've done their
just don't
research
have
as
the
well.
team
They
ready
knew
to
camera
go.
was
However,
instantly
gonna
here.
pop quick into this one.
Re-aimed it.
Yeah, Apop in trouble. He has to run away from this one. Tag.
One more kill trip on site.
will cut
Okay,
him out
dealt
of
with.
sight. The trips are all down.
How did
Messina still has the rolling
EG,
thunder. He could fight back into
how are
C2
they
with
meant
this
to
one.
retake this?
But he
That's
wants
a
to
good
get the
start.
plant first. Rolling Thunder ready to go. A stun. Instead committed. He'll wait
Uh-oh.
a moment. Off the next wave of util, that Rolling Thunder will get
Got it,
ripped.
hit all 4.
But they're fighting instead towards elbow and have isolated duels against
Wait,
King.
Nature
Amid
got
the
a kill,
chaos,
which
he'll get
meant he
one,
got his own
but
ult.
the trade comes back in. 2v3. One player on the site. Calm has a trade angle. And Nature, that was an opportunity with shots from Calm. Could lose this round, but Mazzino,
Holy bro,
he's too damn
Mazzino's a
good in
god,
the
man. Look
clutch.
at his aim.
Mazzino just can't lose today.
Yeah, he can't lose an angel.
Lev are laughing about it. Everything is coming up Lev. Even when the breach ult is dodged out for the most part.
Because Com should have been getting that
even
kill,
when
and then
EG have a
Mazzino's just
numbers
bailed him out.
advantage, Lev are just too clutch. I mean, he starts it out from back on slant here, getting those 2 kills just off of nice timings. I mean, every single way he fights, isolating those ones and doing it perfectly.
Yeah, Calm feeling relieved there. That whiff doesn't count him. Doesn't cost them the round.
Okay, 3 chances to 2-0 him.
It's hard now.
This is fast. Ospas excelling into the
Oh
side.
boy.
Supa not getting cleared.
And they're gonna hear the
There's
trip.
So many players on just the other side. He'll line up a double.
Real
Trades there from
clean.
Ospas though. But still a camp to work with for Apoth, and there's still control here for EG.
Derek is so far away from the rest of the
Two
team.
King, you got the
EG do
spike.
not have 4 players ready to
Where you
retake
going?
just yet.
Right.
This gives a lot of room for Lev to breathe. They're fighting back over into market. Look at Ospas go. Jumping, diving around. His jaw comes on the trade, but Ospas is still standing.
Oh my
looking
god,
for
he
more.
decides
But it's
to
all on
swing
King
after
now.
eating a
The spike
tether.
has yet to be planted.
Lunatic.
Derek is low in mid.
Oh, it's perfect.
Nature is not watching
Can't get
this
any
one.
better than that.
He's not ready.
Oh,
He
come
waits.
on!
He'll get the kill.
Oh.
Now an open B site. That Fade Hunt reveals the
Yeah,
location
and then
of
just
Derek.
plant CPB man.
A 1v1 to make playoffs. But Derek wrapping. A walk-through spawn and
He's
a
played it
reposition to
so
main.
well. Did he plant a little bit far to the back and there's an error to defuse? Nope, not even.
Only 35 HP on Derek. And King primed on the angle. Time working in his favor.
He's looking in all the wrong places.
I'll find you.
Fade Hunt into main.
And he dodged it.
Dodges in,
Whoa!
but Derek somehow still wins the round.
Okay.
He wins those?
What?
Keeping EG alive.
What an absolute
in
shot.
An impossible situation.
Okay. We're not done yet.
Hell of a shot.
That was
on only
insane.
35 health.
An insane shot.
There's one shot to body right there. And still winning it through. I mean, Ospas is just doing the nastiest things over
The guy in B main just
But Derek
as soon
was
as
the one
he's
to
dodged
take
that
him
fade
down.
eye, he must be like, well, I've
His
won.
teammates looking the wrong way. He's the one to step up in the
Holy,
clutch.
what a shot.
Derek has been having a game. While Ospas has been flying on the other side, Derek has quietly amounted 22 kills.
Dude, the
One
cameraman.
around here.
Alright.
And clutch when it matters
Leave him
too.
alone.
All 5 members of LEV set up towards A. A contact into main to start. Ospas very deep. on this angle, but revealed by a Haunt and tucks away for a moment.
LEV have been trying to crank up the heat these last few rounds. It's no difference here. Derek again. Oh, man.
He doesn't want to lose.
He keeps it happening, but now EG, they're all stuck inside of the site. Nature turns it right back around.
Double back of sight, Derek again.
This time, Derek is looking the wrong way.
Superman still has a flash.
So EG
Like
needs
the
to
only
make
plus
magic
there.
happen again. 2 players left on a retake.
And they got good positions now.
Superman and Apoth. Both are spotted. Mazzino has been sublime in this position before, tucked towards slant.
Yeah, asking for the
20
recon.
kills to his name, a paranoia in his face, and Super takes him down. Reposition for King, it's cancelled. Super holding halfway. Super is sticking. Palm is running him down. King on the train.
Okay, it got close. Dude, LEV are looking decent, man. LEV are looking scary.
Coming down to the wire at the end, but this was an elite Leviathan performance.
Yeah, really
Starting
good.
it off so clean on Icebox.
The 4 pistols really helped though.
Just about perfectly.